The Kauri, how do you say it?
Kauri.
Kauri Museum. What town are we in? This place is thumbs up. Like we thought, oh yeah, we'll go into the museum. Oh, maybe it'll take an hour. There is no way you can see everything in this museum. If you're thinking about going to there, you will not be disappointed. It's crazy. They've got all kinds of stuff. I've got so much video in there of just that it's amazing. You will not regret going to the Kauri, however you say it, museum. Look it up and travel to it, and you'll be glad you did.
Oh no, I've heard of this big one.
Wow.
Yeah, so all of this is made from this same tree. All of this stuff around it. Really?
Yeah. Yep, that tree. Yeah, she said all this is made out of that tree. That's a big piece of wood. My. No wonder they got into the logging business here. It survived the logging and then was killed by lightning. Is that right? Is that what this one says? I'll pause it here and you could read it if you want.
Say, gum.
Another piece, huh? Crazy.
Heart shaking.
So that's petrified, right?
Looks like it.
Oh man, there's a nice piece of amber, huh? At number 7, that's a big chunk.
It's Kauri gum pendant.
Huh. Let's look at the woodwork though. Like that's, whoops, sorry. It's fantastic. It's beautiful wood. Yeah, that's a big tree. It's funny how the trunk, the one I saw and made a video of is the same thing. It just, a massive trunk and then spreads like that. Of course, I won't have time to look at all the photos. Not with everybody here. Gonna pause it now. An example of things. That's a stump those people are all on there. Wow. We can't look at all the pictures, but here's just a couple. Just a couple more examples of things. It's difficult. I mean, there's millions of photos, right? So you can't look at them all. Hopefully you can pause it. Man. Some big wood. This is California, that business. Huh. Beautiful wood. Beautiful. It's a lot of oxen to pull that thing. Crazy. Well, we can't look at all the photos, but let's look a little more. It's crazy. 20,000 super feet. So is that board feet then? Know what that means? Huh. You can see why they wanted to do the log in there. That's crazy. Some woodwork.
There's a little chain down here.
My. So they used to live here. Here's an example of a logging scow. An example of that, a model. Somebody made a lot of hours making that project, huh? Pretty. Let's have a peek at the kiwi.
Yeah.
North Island kiwi and egg. 1997. It's written on there. Yeah, there's as big as a big chicken. Oh, I can't see everything. Pretty piece of driftwood, huh? This is a limb from a famous tree that was, look at that, 4 meters in diameter. That would have been a big, big tree. Crazy. That's beautiful. The base of that tree, huh? Huh. Let's quickly look at some of the logging, maybe. Hard to imagine. There's too much to see, I think. There it's dead. Time to cut it down and cut the wedge out. Cutting it down. First log, Alice Chalmers HT6 tows a large branch from the head of the tree. Crazy. The head log, once they've finished cutting all the branches off. There's the logging scene of this tree. So they loaded that thing by digging a hole, backing in, and then winching the truck back out of the hole. There he goes. Then they're cutting the stump. That's curious, huh? Big piece of wood. Lots to be gathered out of that, even below, huh? A wood turning enthusiast recovered timber from below ground level. Huh. Mill. That's crazy. The first cut. Work your way across the log. Finishing a cut. Here's a small collection of carvings of this wood. Mostly Mary Jane Logan Mitchell. But look at what she's got carved here. Fish, camels, and pigs. Logging business. Wooden chain. That's a little more complicated than the one I carved. Oh my. Snatch blocks and ball and chain and all that kind of stuff. Kiwis, dogs and birds. And she loved horses. Lighting is funny. Beautiful wood, this stuff. I can look closer at that chain. So the chain is by a fellow named Roger Dean. Okay. There's a table for you. My. Wonder if that's solid or if it's just an inlay. Crazy. Everything. Look at that. I'm sorry this is going to be too long, this video, for sure. How do you like that inlay photograph, Mercedes? Carved and inlaid? That's crazy. Oh, this is a snail.
Yeah.
Didn't even notice that what it was, yeah. Yeah, I'll have to stop recording before we finish this room.
Sounds like it was black.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
That's pretty. Wow, there's some carving there, all right. I think I'll have to stop. And that'll be amber out of that, out of those trees, huh? How you like that for chest set?
It's amazing.
That's a huge piece of amber. That thing is probably 7 inches long. So then this would be some of that petrified stuff, I guess. I don't know. I haven't even looked. Sorry. Too much to look at. Holy smokes. Some of that's some pretty wood. Wowee. What else is there to look at besides a million other things? More to see?
Yeah, more. All right.
Wow. There's some chainsaws for you. This will be a saw sharpen and set up. Yeah, I don't know how I can video all this. Holy smokes. There's too much. Planer. I've seen these before, but not in real life. Bandsaw. Rolls through, but they're up and down, huh? I have to stop it, go around. Yeah, I actually have seen one of these somewhere, but I don't remember. Then you get big old bandsaw. So then they'll put these in to keep the log from coming apart, huh? That would have been a big ugly. That wheel is probably 8-foot diameter. How to set the teeth. Oh my goodness. I can't see all this in the video. I'm sorry, you guys. You're not going to be able to see it all. Crazy. Even stuff like this. This was leveled with a broad axe and lost in 1919. It rolled down a hill when the dogs on the chain broke. Got buried in a swamp and found in 1991. Crazy. Yeah, there's too much to see here. I'm sorry. What a fabulous place. Here's an old steam engine. All restored to look like it's still working. And well, they're still doing stuff. Like it's rotating, you see. Paxman steam engine. 20.2 horsepower. Is that all? Some big old shafts. Flat pulleys. Running steam to run all kinds of stuff. So this is a trim saw here and a double head rig over there. Guys working, clearing stuff up, and pretty cool business. Collection of chainsaws. How many do you want to see? What version? Some big ones. Yeah, I'm sorry you can't see it all. It's too much. Crazy. Yeah, then you'd set it down so it would just go and cut into the teeth, but each one's a little, it's not doing it, but still, yeah.
I think that side is spinning a little. This side's not spinning. That side, four parts. You know?
That's just, yeah.
Gotta cut that thing in half. It's crazy. Big trees.
Yeah, there's some big, big teeth on that. I'll have to get a picture of that lizard when it's done.
Solve for the confused.
To see if you could do it.
That's clever. I was independent. Cuts both ways. Double cut circular saw from an idea down at the pub on Friday night.
See if you can cut it both directions. There's some nice big slabs. Have you ever seen these saws like that with the two head saws? One above, one below, so you can cut through? Yeah.
This is a cool museum.
Yeah. Way more than I expected.
Yeah, it has been much better.
Stuff in this museum. It's so big that there's no hope of catching it all. It's absolutely amazing. You see a couple more of these logs here. Wowee. Wow. Endless. Go stand by that log.
Yeah, I think you can.
On the step. Go stand on the step up there. Or does it say, oh, it says watch your step.
Like this is one of the trams they were pulling it on, you know?
Wow.
Oh, look at this. So it shows you So when this is how big the tree was when the Maori discovered Aotearoa. This is how big it was when Tasman discovered New Zealand. This is how big it was when the tree of Waitangi. This one is cut down.
How many year old is it? 1,100 years?
Seedling from that's probably when it was dead.
Man, that's a big tree.
They polished it through so they could count the rings.
Oh, okay. I've seen that principle before. You pull it down and it holds it. Drag it along. Yeah, this is incredible. 1642, Abel Tasman reaches New Zealand. 1769, James Cook's first three voyage. 1840, 1861, 1893, 1953. That's an old tree. Can you imagine that business of the hand sawmill in the old days? You'd have to really be wanting it. Wowee. Okay. Kauri plank. Is this from the largest and oldest Kauri tree ever? Gee, that's a big old board. I'm gonna have to pause this and read it. Insane. 26-foot diameter. I figured that's how big that tree was. Something buried in the swamp. Oh yeah, these are massive. Like, that's insane. A log that size. And pull that sucker like that home. Unbelievable. There's a chainsaw for you. Wow. Wow. I'm going to pause that. Hopefully you can zoom it in later. Huh. Try to get this so I can read it and pause it as well. Gee, sorry, there's just so much to see. Lots of fun, lots of fun. Is this from the same video? I might have to buy that as a souvenir. That's a big old log. Huh. Craziness.
I think once we